Hey everyone, welcome to a Tech Thursday. I am the Fallstream Jaeger. We're playing Kerbal Space Program, and yeah, I'm going to be doing a moderate difficulty career game, and I'm going to enable the comm network, and I'm going to disable extra ground stations, turn on all these extra things like plasma blackout. I have TAC life support and mech jib too, and this looks good to me. And I think if I got that flag to work, yep, got my avatar as a flag. And I'm on this YouTube, so I know which one of these games is which. And there we go, ready to go. Okay, so let's go to our things and get our contracts so we can get a little bit extra money when we do things. And now let's just set this up. Did they remodel this? Did they remodel this in 1.2? It looks a lot different. Huh. Anyway, the flag looks really nice up there. It's a bit stretched, but it's it's still good. Where's the? I mean, I do want this. Stick these on real quick and parachute and put this thing on there, and I'm looking for something else. See what else is here. Okay, we don't have any life support stuff yet, of course, because we're not going to space. Alright, I don't really think I want to name this, but I will just name it Mark 1. And, well, we can save. If we use 2, we can take 1 on the launch pad, 1 in the air, then get out and then get more science by using a scientist. And, yeah, I'm going to be using most of my work with Bob and other scientists, because they can reuse the science material bays and stuff, or the pallets and other things can't. So until I get multiple pods, I'm not gonna, or multiple pods or multiple passenger pods, I'm gonna be using mostly scientists, and I'm gonna be using probes as like stability assist or whatever. So let's just do this really quick. Take our science. The Go ain't doing very much right now. Along the line, I will be getting more mods and things. Like I just remembered the community made extra like messages for get science, and it was something else. It was pork jets, remade rocket models. I used that before on the preview of 1.2, and it. Well, I liked it, I just forgot about it, and I was kind of hoping that they would have made it stock, but they didn't. So, no. I should have went that way, because then I could have got science from all the buildings. Oh well. Okay, so we have these things over our rewards. Take one up here. Applying at Kerbal. Forgot to take that. Can't do that, okay. Well, darn it. I can't EVA either, so I guess we'll just have to do that with a different ship. It's not really worth reverting over. And we're gonna set this thing up to go out at about 700 meters, because it sounds good. I'm just gonna let it fall to the Kerbal. And it'll pop in right now. And now it's just a way to get to the surface. Just give it a second. And there we go. Don't fall off. There you go. Alright, then take this data and store it. If you take the crew report out of the capsule and then put it back in, you can take another crew report. So that's cool. Restore, because he's a scientist. Collect data and restore. Don't really need to restore it because I'm not going to reuse it, but did I already take that EVA report? Don't think I did. Okay, I did. So then that's it. That's the first mission already done. Bunch of little records. Very minor, not really worth just looking over. Well, I just gained $100,000 for doing something extremely simple. So, well, yeah, I can do this easily. Test landed. It landed at Kerbal. That's easy too. I'm not gonna be able to get out of the atmosphere yet, so I'm just gonna deal with that as it comes. I do think MechJib is installed properly, but I don't know where it is in this tech tree. Oh, right here. Alright, just making sure. 20 science for these. All this life support stuff. He should have moved this stuff to like back here because we're not moving to space yet. Though I'm going to do this because I want the press map barometer for the science capabilities. And I might as well just buy a heat shield while I'm here. And that's it. I don't need anything else. So, okay, let's make a new one. Pretty much just gonna be the same thing, but a little bit bigger. Okay, then we got more sciencey tools. Okay, well I don't really need two of these, so I'm just gonna put one on each side. Trying to do this as fast as possible. The early game's kind of boring, and I don't like to sit a lot of time. Spend a lot of time just sitting here. It's kind of boring. I honestly don't like videos that sit in the early game so long. I just want to get this done quick so we can get to the real interesting parts of the game. I'll have to buy this eventually anyway. Coupler. I don't have the Science Junior yet, but I think that's like really close. Get this thing so I can transmit my science. Get the hammer, and then put on the other coupler because I need to test it while I'm at the launch pad, so I might as well do it. And there we go. It's pretty simple. Take this Mark II. I don't really have much to really say about these early on ships. Let's see the little logo right there. I mean, it's not a logo, it's an avatar, but it's pretty cool. I like it. Alright, is that everything? Yeah, that's everything. So, it's just, oh wait. I almost went with Jeb instead of the scientist. Wait, actually. Well, no. I still have to take one up high above Kerbal, which I don't know if this is going to be enough to get there. I think it might. So, worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, I don't have enough science, but I'd rather have enough. I'd rather have the reliability and knowledge that I have a scientist just in case, because I really don't need the stability assist this early on in the game. It's not really useful. Get rid of these. Run test. Okay, I wasn't ready to do that, so I'm gonna have to just revert the flight to launch pad real quick. I didn't know that would. I didn't think that was gonna do that. Keep these experiments. I'm gonna have him get out and take them. Run test. Well, that was easy. I didn't even need to do anything. I thought I'd have to actually land it, but apparently not. Guess it is technically landed. So we'll just grab these datas. Restore. And I don't think it'll give me any new EVA information. Oh crap. And I screwed it up again. Alright, hopefully this time I don't screw it up again. I'm trying to, because I'm trying to rush a little bit, so. Okay, run test. Okay. Now, it should be good. Just take the data, collect the data, do all this stuff. He doesn't have anything to do. Get you bored. I pressed space last time. Not an accident. Crew report, there's nothing to say. Okay, we're good. And, okay, I did that test. Now I just gonna do that. And now that that's done, I can just, try to steer the rocket in the right direction I want it to go. I want it to go towards here so I can get some science. But I know it's not really going to work too well because of, it's not going to work too well because because it's going to be a little bit wobbly and it's not going to be easy to just land there. I might be able to, have it try to make it land there, but chances are pretty low. Okay, yeah, I can tell the G-force is getting really high. Okay, I totally forgot to do these in the lower atmosphere, but okay, just do that. Keep that. Alright, I think I already took this. I already took this, didn't I? No, I did not. Okay, so that's that. Just gonna have to transmit because I need to be able to take new data. Hopefully I have enough power. Where's the power? Right there. Plenty of power. Yeah, because he still has to go land, and he does take power to just doing that. This is only 5 mits, so that should not take up like most of my power. Alright. There we go. Okay, now we're in space, so view data, I'm just have to reset that, make some real good science out of it. I don't know, something right now that's making me feel weird. Like, I know that he's perfectly fine, but for like some reason it's just making me feel like there's like a strange worry that he's not gonna be able to breathe in space and that there's something wrong with the capsule, even though it doesn't really matter because that's not how it works. I've played this game so many times, I know that's not how it works, so I don't know. So, nothing left to do with this. Oh crap. There we go. Get it back in the capsule. Wow, we really went really far. We went 105 kilometer. Wow, we really shot straight up. Yeah, we might want to have gotten might have wanted to get a heat shield, but we should be fine though. They might as well send that. It's not a huge deal. Okay, well I need to just stay on the retro grade. Okay, now we're gonna start falling, and we're good. We're gonna start falling really fast now. It's hard to control these things. I need to limit the thing so it's not so twitchy. Let's do this at 700 meters again, I mean. Capsule should be able to survive the heat. It's not like we're going very fast. It's yeah, like it's not like we're coming out from orbit. We're coming from suborbital, which is like half velocity. Orbital will be like 2,000 kilometers a second plus, usually. So we should be perfectly fine with this. Though the only worrying part is that we're going straight down instead of it's like sideways or something, which is kind of deadly. But we are slowing down very fast because of the yeah. I am wiggling the capsule back and forth a little bit. I'm not wiggling it back and forth, but I'm wiggling it and trying to turn it at an angle just to slow us down a little bit better. And we're totally good, so we're not gonna die. Let's get that out. Do it at 650. Do a quick save just in case if it doesn't open in time, even though it should, because I've tested it before. There's a small chance it doesn't open fast enough. forgot to put it in time warp. And we are good. That was loud. Hey, I can see the ring. How does this shake so much if we're up here? Also, it's, I think camera wobble's on. Yeah, camera wobble was on. I hate camera wobble. It's so disorienting when you're trying to do something. Alrighty, yay. Let's get Bob out to go do some sciencey stuff. Collect data, restore the data, collect the data, and restore the data. Now, store experiments, get in real quick just to take a quickie, quick report, then let's get out. Take an EVA report right there. I don't know if I already took one of those. Okay, we did. And I almost forgot to take these. Did I take these? I don't remember. I'm just going to take them extra anyway in case if I didn't. And we're good. So that we completed a mission or something up there. Probably because we got suborbital. Right? Yeah, it's a world record. Yep, we've reached... Okay, yep. So that's a big funding boost, but not as big as the other one. Yeah, I didn't expect to get out of the atmosphere with that one, so I should have gotten that contract, but I didn't think I'd be able to get out of space with just what I had there, so yeah. Well, it's not a whole lot we're missing out on. Okay, science is always first, but I also need the rocket tech. Mech jet would be wonderful. Because then I could do my Delta V. And I don't want to do it manually, even though I know I can. I don't want to. It's too much work for video making. And I might make a video on it though, if you guys are interested. Holds 2 quadruple A batteries. The more A's, the smaller it is, so. Well, I have 90, so I can get 2 of these. Or actually, I can get these. I guess I'll get that. Why not? And am I missing anything important that I need that I should get? I don't need life support yet. Batteries would be wonderful. Okay, this and yes, definitely a probe. And that should be good. Yeah, we should be good for that. Administration building. Fundraising campaign. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Take some of my rep gains. And yeah, I'll do that. It'll set me back a little bit on contracts, but it'll be perfectly good. And Thumper, that's the really big one, isn't it? Or is that the... Yeah, that's the really big one, I think. That's like the biggest one for, No, that's not the biggest one, that's the second biggest one. That's the big, weird white one. I can't do this yet, but I will as fast as I can. So I should have done these two first, honestly, but I can go do that really quick. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do those 2 really easy contracts, and I'll be back in a minute. Alright guys, just finished those really 2 simple contracts. I did a little bit of science while I was doing the contracts, so I have the stuff to be able to do things. So crew cabins would be nice, so I could do suborbital trajectories with the people, but at the same time MechJet would be wonderful, because MechJet would let me know. Well, now what I could do is, I think I'm gonna go for crew cabin, and I'm gonna go for crew cabins, and then I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna just estimate how much fuel I'm gonna need. So I'm gonna use this because there's 3 people on that mission, I think. So I gotta go check. Get them all on have little suborbitals. Suborbital trajectories. There we go. Now I can go do that mission. Put a probe on top. Guess I'm gonna be putting them in the crew cabin. Where's the structural thingy? Where is it? It's okay. Okay, let's just put some of these on here just in case. Since it is suborbital, we're gonna put on one of these, because that would be nice. And you're gonna need a parachute, like parachutes that stop us from slamming into the ground. Put them on that way because they do weigh a lot, actually. So don't want a lopsided rocket. Make sure we got enough fuel. Go with firepower more than anything else, and then. Alright, okay, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Now we should have enough weight capacity. Not to do these, because these weigh a lot, but to do these. Okay. And there we go. We got that done. Now, should be able to. And now we're just gonna put a probe on here. I mean, antenna. That's what I meant. And then we're gonna put some batteries on because I don't have any way to get more power. But I don't think it uses that much to begin with, so I'm just gonna go with that for now. That is like 200. That's like 400 units. That's 200 units. Plus what's in there. That's more than enough. Carrier mark 1, and that should be good. And I forgot to put the people in the thing, so I gotta go do that. Alright, now I did the thing. So let's just go. Okay. Not good. It's already kind of tilting. I don't want that. But it is stabling out a little bit. Nope, everything's gone to crap. Alright, hold on. Okay, so I tried to add some stabilization, and this is pretty much on. No, this is on a 30 per limit, so hopefully we can just keep it stable. Give it a second. Darn it. What I need to do is I need to change the there. Okay, just change the staging. Things are not going right with this rocket at all. Oh, I didn't know I had the swivel engine. I would have just been using that. Darn. Wait, can I upgrade the launch pad yet? Do I have enough? Yeah, I do. It doesn't cost anything. Alright, so we're good for that. Now we can have whatever amount of weight we want. Well, not whatever, but mostly whatever. Now we can actually put some real rocket boosters on here. And we're good for that. That's 2 wings for stabilization, even though it really didn't help last time. There we go. There we go. Now we're just gonna lift off. Okay, the staging is. I didn't realize the staging was broken. Okay, there we go. It should be fine. Let's do it that way so that we don't have to deal with the unstabilization of the rocket later on when we get rid of the boosters. Going on a suborbital trajectory as fast as possible. Hopefully that probe doesn't explode. Hopefully our rocket doesn't have a freak out like it is right now. Okay, really? Why did you do, like, why? Why is this why? 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 There's no reason for this. Why is this? Why? There's no reason for that whatsoever. There was no reason for it to do a friggin' 360 no scope. I don't even know which way I was supposed to try to go for this thing. Okay, well I know that we're going on the suborbital because of all that speed. That's that was about enough. So I'm gonna do is not use it on the upper atmosphere because actually we will. Well, if I do it now, I won't have to do it later. So yeah, I'll just get it out of the way because I will forget later on that I needed to do this one. I also forgot to put on a heat shield and to disconnect these, so that sucks, but whatever. It should be fine. What I'm doing is trying to slow everything down as fast as possible and then engage the little parachutes that are slow us down. Just turn this thing around so that this is the one, this is the end taking all up heat. So I want the rocket end to be taking the heat, not the part with the pods and the probe. Okay, now it's kind of spinning out of control, and I don't want it to freak out with warping. So let's just let it freak out a little bit. And there goes those parachutes. Okay, we didn't even turn out to need the didn't even need a heat shield because we never even really got any heat from the re-entry. Didn't even need all that power either. We used like 30 units with 3 Kerbals and a probe. So what we're gonna do is stop freaking out because the parachute's opened. I want to change these parachutes so that they open at a lower altitude. I hate it when it goes up to 1,000 and then it takes forever. Yeah, the wings are causing it to kind of like do spins and crap. It's annoying. Gotta deal with that when it happens. Keeps speeding up and slowing down. Okay, now it's really speeding up. That's not good. I don't like that. Okay, now it's stopped. Still doing a little bit. Alright, well, whatever. Can't help it. Can't help it. And now we have to wait forever. I'm really glad this game is physics warp. The engine will explode because they can't handle anything more than 7 meters a second for some reason. The fuel tanks can, and it's gonna hit the ground really hard right now. Okay, well, the sciencey thing, that broke. In other news, people still survived, so that's perfectly fine. I mostly did it for the money from the thing anyway, so yeah. Cover. Should have got all the money from that, but it wasn't much to begin with. Debris, okay, there's no debris to deal with. Can get that soon enough. I did do that, right? Yeah, 3 tourists. I barely got any money from that whatsoever. But you know what? It helps, because ferrying tourists is the best way to make money once you make a good rocket for it. So I just wanted to start getting that set up so that when I do that, I can just send them to orbit a bunch of times, get free freaking money, and it's just simple. I don't plan on actually recording those things. I might record them once, but they'll pretty much be the same after that. So anyway, I'm playing this for about 40 minutes. There's some stuff I'm going to end up cutting out, but it's not going to be significant enough to make it so that this is like any less than like 25 minutes, I don't think. Yeah, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Tomorrow is a Friends Friday, so we'll be posting a video with playing a, like, well, any game we feel like playing at the time, so I'm not going to promise anything. But I'm going to be playing with someone else and, you know, talking. So that'll be fun. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys later.